Alright, I am here today at Shotgun Creek and I am going to be doing a range test of the Sur Ron Ultra B here. But I wanted to get out today because this is going to be the last ride before we put new rims and tires on the Sur Ron. So I wanted to get a stock baseline in the books before I did that. I'm going to be doing my best to get an accurate reading here. It's raining a little bit, so we should have some good hero dirt. It's been a pretty dry summer, so I'm glad to finally have some moisture. That's what we love. And I don't have a trail tech hooked up on the Ultra B yet, so I'm going to be using Strava just on my phone in my pocket. I probably won't record the whole ride just because it's going to take a while, but I'll do a mixture of gravel roads, slow technical, hills, and then a fast single track. So we should have a pretty good mix here. Okay, I've got the bike unloaded. We're at 99%, which we were at 100. I just wheeled it around a little bit. It's negligible, and we're gonna start on Strava. Wait, no, what? Resume. Okay, we're going. Oh, this dirt is just exquisite. It is exactly what I fucking look for every day. So, right, you know, these grips are bad, the tires are bad, but you know, as a beginner package, this is very compelling at its price. You know, you're kind of looking at, it's a little bit smaller than the Stark Varg, about half as much money. And you know, I was just watching an electric cycle rider video the other day. I think he puts out some really good stuff, and his Stark Varg is already having a motor replacement needed, since the inverter and motor are a single unit. If one fails, you have to replace the whole unit. So I think time will tell with the Stark Varg, but as of now, I think this is a good option for a lot of people. It's not like a replacement for the Light B. It is different. I think the Light B still makes sense for smaller riders. If you are, let's say, over 200 pounds, you're over 6 feet, the Ultra's just gonna like fit your body better. Ergonomically, it's gonna be a better match. Oh yes. Oh man, this dirt is so perfect. Honestly, I can't tell that the tires are like, the traction is fine. I'm gonna go back over the top. So that little rip around took us to 94. So I'm gonna need to get on some logging roads to drain this. We'll check back in. All right, so I took a couple miles of logging roads to get to the next trailhead. We're at 83% now, and we'll get it. Okay, this is my favorite section in this trail system. I cannot wait to rail this once it opens up. Boom, on rail. Let's get it. Ooh, little bumpy. Get in that rut. Scrub it. Oh yeah, crack full throttle. Once you hit full throttle, you just crack it open. This thing really takes off, even with the stock tires. Woo! Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Those high-speed bumps, a little painful on this, not gonna lie. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh God, yes. That was so much fun. Let's go back down. I want to go up that, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, fully bottomed out the suspension there. Hopefully I don't get it pinch flat. Definitely buffs you in the rear a little bit. Oh God, that is just good fun. That is so good. That is so fun. What are we at now? 78, 2 big hills. That's not bad. Not bad. I mean, oh wow, okay. The added length does help when you're just trying to lean back, but also keep the front down. Probably has an advantage over the light beam for that specific type of situation. Oh, rail this. Yes. 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 Oh, that was fun. So, what are we at now? We're at 74, so I've drained a quarter. Probably only been riding, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. I don't really notice any decrease in power at this point, but lithium batteries kind of fall off after that, you know, quarter mark, so definitely curious what we see here. I like that a lot. Oh yes. Honestly, I think that went a little easier than the light bee last time I was here. I can't remember where this goes. We'll see. About halfway or a little ways up this trail. I turned it on because the tires are starting to show their weaknesses here. This clay is pretty slick, so it definitely wants to wash out. Now where am I? Like that. Oh. Hit something. Went down quick. So far, we've gone about 15 miles. So I guess 50%, double that, you know, 30-mile range is what we're looking on pace for. Sounds about right. So I'm gonna keep running. I'm out here and I've done a lot of single track riding today, probably more than people even want to watch. And I've also done a lot of logging road / paved road riding as well, just to get from trail to trail. So at this point I'm at 12% battery power. And it's doing this thing where it's flashing a downhill error and a gas light, even though it's electric obviously, but I think that's kind of funny. And we're at 12%, not sure if you can see that or not, but It's time for me to turn around. It's going into limp mode. The power is not great at this point. Frankly, at 30%, you could notice a difference. The top speed fell off by about 10 miles an hour, but still rideable, still able to get around. So let's go over the Strava details, and I'll take a screenshot when I get back to the car for the final. But for now, what I'm seeing is 25.6 miles with an average speed of 20 miles an hour. That's pretty good. I'm still gonna ride around. I'm gonna take this fully to 0. I had to change my GoPro battery, which is why I'm off the bike. Everything's dying at once now. But overall, I'm pretty pleased, and I'll check in once I get back to the car and get this thing fully dead. But 8%, I rode down a trail a little bit of ways. I'm gonna try and take this as low as possible, and it is not like in the hills. And then I'll rip around the beginner area because it's close to the car. Because I don't want to have to like actually push this thing back to the car. And it's kind of hard to do a full range test without doing that. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, it is really. I'm full throttle right now. What is it saying? 8%. Yeah, I mean, I want to be thorough, but at the same time, it's like, if you're running your battery down to 8%, you better be close to your car at that point. And I don't know if I'd even call this usable range. Now we're at 7. I mean, the power is down, it's limp. Like, yes, am I going around the trail? Sure. But, this is about it. I'm here, just back at the car. I was able to get it down to 2%, if you can see that. And basically 29.7 total miles with an average speed of 20. Now, that being said, the usable range is probably closer to 25. Because the power does really fall off at 15%. And I do just want to point out that I did get a total elevation gain of 4,800 feet and a moving time of 1 hour and 25 minutes is pretty good. This stacks up better than a stock Sur Ron Light B, but probably a little bit worse than an upgraded Light B with upgraded battery sitting around 3,000 watt hours or so, depending on what you have. You're probably going to get a little bit more range out of that upgraded Light B. When I put the new tires and rims on, this might go down a little bit. Of course, every ride is going to be different depending on trail conditions. I could definitely see this bike getting 40 miles, maybe even 45 if you keep it on eco and keep your top speeds down. That being said, even if you were to get 40 out of this, riding it all the way down to 0, the reported range of 87 miles seems a little far-fetched. Maybe if you're on the road keeping it below 25 and minimal wind resistance, maybe you'll see maybe even 60, 65, but to claim 87 seems a little misleading on Sur Ron's part. Just to be clear, I'm not unhappy with 30 miles of hard riding range. I think that's pretty good. But I wish companies maybe were a little bit more transparent and less misleading about the range numbers. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. Everybody wants to advertise the best number. So you need to read things with a lens of skepticism. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Leave comments if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Thanks, and have a good day.